Our focus continues to be on the Delhi dengue scare. It's the hospital now that's been accused of turning away patients dying of dengue as medical apathy peaks in Delhi Safdarjung Hospital. Our correspondent Anindya Banerjee conducted a ground report from there while interacting with a patient in dire need of medical attention. Anindya and the patient were shooed away by the security staff. Take a look.
And that's what the situation is. They don't want the viewers to see. Delhi government may have ordered 3,000 new beds, may have cancelled the leaves of all the doctors and paramedics, but the fact of the matter is ground reality is very stark and very somber. 17-year-old Divya was admitted in a hospital in Noida for 4 days but couldn't get a single little bit of treatment, and since 4 a.m. in the morning she's waiting for a turn in Safdarjung Hospital with dengue. आप कौन है लड़की के?
हम पिता हैं।
क्या सुबह 4 बजे से वेट कर रहे हैं आप?
हाँ, उनका मैंने कहा इसको रेफर कर दो, आपके यहाँ फायदा नहीं हो रहा है, तो आपको रेफर करने में क्या तकलीफ है? इसकी प्लेट कौन घट रही है, तो आप कह रहे हो ठीक है और इसको उल्टी हुई, खून आने लगा। मैंने कहा आप रेफर कर दो, आपको इसमें दिक्कत क्या हो रही है? तो रेफर करने को राजी नहीं डॉक्टर। वहाँ जो कंपाउंडर था इमरजेंसी में, वो मेरे से लड़ने लगा।
तो सुबह 4 बजे से आप यहाँ
कुछ भी कर लो जाके। हम
एक बात बताइए, सुबह 4 बजे से आप यहाँ वेट कर रहे हैं, तो क्या यहाँ से क्या मदद मिली?
यहाँ मैं लेके आया तो उन्होंने यहाँ इस इमरजेंसी मुझे एडमिट किया, इस बच्ची को
एडमिट किया।
हाँ, फिर वहाँ 13 नंबर वार्ड में ले गए। वहाँ पे सुबह से इसको कोई गोली नहीं दी गई।
So there you have it. Even the staff is not allowing us to talk to patients. This little 17-year-old Divya is waiting for a turn to get admitted, and that's what the situation is. They don't want the viewers to see the unfortunate truth, the inconvenient truth that patients are not getting treatment, the treatment that are due and the treatment that they deserve. In New Delhi, with Ajay, Anindya Banerjee for India Today.
And Anindya Banerjee is with us live from Delhi's Safdarjung Hospital. Anindya, shocking behavior of the hospital staff there. There is no way that they can stop reporters from speaking to patients who are being denied treatment at these hospitals.
Absolutely, Simi, and we are not interfering in the regular movement of patients. We are very considerate and extremely concerned about that fact. We made sure that we were not in the path. In fact, very far away from the emergency we were standing. In spite of that, they didn't want us to record a single footage. I mean, that is the harsh reality. This is a 17-year-old Divya. Her platelet counts is dropping by every passing hour, and if this goes for another 6 or 7 hours, the way her blood platelets are right now, probably 7 hours from now, without any medication, she won't be anymore. So that is the harsh reality ground, and there are many Divyas like her in the capital city. And talking about Safdarjung Hospital, Simi, remember this is the same hospital that has been accused by 2 subsequent families, one of 7-year-old Avinash and the second of 6-year-old Aman, who were refused of treatment by these hospitals, and subsequently they succumbed to dengue. So we just wanted to know that why since 4 a.m. in the morning a family is waiting. Yes, the doctor saw the girl, but without any medication, without any treatment. She's lying there outside while she has been inside the ICU. I mean, that is the ground reality as we speak.
And thanks so much for that update. Shocking behavior of staff members at Delhi's Safdarjung Hospital. Not only are they denying treatment to those who are in critical need of help, but also forcing reporters away. In fact, we've also been getting you pictures from inside some of those wards where close to 2 to 3 patients are being made to share wards. Media crews constantly being turned away from these hospitals. Now, Delhi's dengue crisis is worsening with each passing day. The deadly disease has now claimed 15 lives in the national capital. There are allegations that the government or local bodies are under-reporting the number of cases. According to the government sources, the next 15 days are very critical, and the government will be keeping a close vigil on the number of cases that are coming in every day. As the crisis worsens, the Delhi High Court has issued notices to the Delhi government, the centre and civic bodies. The court has asked concerned parties to file action taken report in 2 weeks. Delhi government has told the court that they are trying to increase 20% more beds in private hospitals. The next hearing is slated for Friday. As the dengue panic spreads, we bring you this story of a hapless man running from pillar to post with his wife who's suffering from a fever as high as 103 degrees. His wife was brought to RML hospital on Wednesday. Doctors kept her in the OPD and have now asked her to leave. She still has high fever and has been vomiting since morning. The man also says that medicines that are being prescribed are not available with the hospital pharmacy.
Despite clear directions from the government that no patient who's showing symptoms of dengue should be turned away, we're still coming across several cases where patients claim they're not being provided with proper medical care. We're at Delhi's RML hospital. The list of people who are turning up for dengue testing continues to rise. Lots of people have been coming in since early morning. We also have this patient here who's been lying on the pavement. She's suffering from high fever. Her husband claims that he brought her here yesterday. Doctors provided her with some medicines, but now they're asking her to leave. मनीष जी, आप बताइए, आप बता रहे हैं आपकी बीवी को 103 बुखार है और डॉक्टर ने उसे कह दिया कि वो घर जाए।
हाँ, अब इन्हें कह दिया कि आप डिस्चार्ज हो चुके हैं, आप घर जाएं। आप घर पे जाके यहाँ पे भी आप 4-5 दिन रहेंगे, इतना ही बुखार होगा और घर पे भी जाएंगे, आपको वैसे ही ठीक हो जाएगा 4-5 दिन के बाद।
डॉक्टर ने क्या बताया कि इनको डेंगू है या उनको वायरल है, क्या बताया है और क्या सिम्टम्स है बुखार के अलावा इनको?
डॉक्टर ने कहा इन्हें डेंगू का लक्षण है, लेकिन कोई इतना सीरियस नहीं है, घर पे जाके ठीक हो जाएंगी। दवाई भी वो लिखा तो बाहर से लिखा, हॉस्पिटल में एक भी दवाई उपलब्ध नहीं है। कोई ढंग से बात करना नहीं चाहता, सारे बदतमीजी से ही बात करते हैं यहाँ पे।
There you have it. Patients still upset with the kind of treatment that they're facing at hospitals. This gentleman here claims that he got his wife here yesterday. She was suffering from 104 fever. She's also been throwing up. She's also suffering from severe fatigue. Very clear symptoms of dengue. But doctors have now asked her to leave. They didn't even admit her. He's also saying that he wasn't provided dengue medicines at the RML hospital. He's had to purchase them from outside. Hospital authorities here claim that they're fully stacked and there's enough stock of medicines. But patients still complaining about lack of medicines. With the camera person Pratap Singh in Delhi, Simi Pasa for India Today.
As the number of deaths from dengue in the capital rises, there's also a correspondent increase in politics being played over the dengue crisis. Congress staged protests outside Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal's residence over the rising number of cases. Prominent Delhi Congress leaders such as Ajay Mak and Ragini Nayak were among those who led the charge against Arvind Kejriwal. Let's get now word from Ashar Ahmad Khan, our deputy editor, who's with us live from the national capital. Ashar, even as Delhi battles a severe crisis, a severe health crisis, we're being told that this is the worst dengue crisis we've seen in the last 5 years. Political parties continuing with their blame game.
Well, absolutely. Today we saw that a high-powered delegation of the Delhi Congress was protesting outside the residence of the Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal. Basically what the Congress party, in fact the Delhi Congress is saying that when the Kejriwal government came to power, they were saying that there's going to be no problem in Delhi, they're going to cater to the Aam Aadmi, and now there are shortage of beds in the hospital, and the government has completely been caught unawares as far as this epidemic is concerned. The other issue is which they are raising is that they're saying that the Delhi Chief Minister was majorly interested in trying to position himself and get publicity and allot funds in publicity of his government, rather than allotting funds for epidemics like this, rather than allotting funds for spreading awareness as far as dengue is concerned. So all this politics being played out on the streets of Delhi, while on the other hand patients and common people are suffering as far as dengue is concerned.